This guy has a terrifying ability. The more blood he spills in battle, the stronger he gets. A disaster-level monster that would take a whole silver tier team to defeat. He takes down in 3 hits with a hammer, but Jack usually only takes on simple tasks, so no one knows his true strength. The village self-defense team looks down on him, picking fights with him every day, but every time, they get knocked out by his fists. One day, Mary from the village inn walks by, and Jack notices she knows John from the self-defense team. The way John looks at her is off. Jack straight up calls out John's feelings for her, and asks Mary how she feels about him. Mary hesitates and says they're just friends. Jack laughs out loud. John's furious, but he won't admit Jack is one of the villagers. That night, the summoned demon Jenny asks about the incident. She's curious why Jack says John's not one of the villagers. Jack explains he hasn't been in the village long. That was before he found Jenny. Jenny doesn't push, but that night, the village gets hit by strange earthquakes. Soon an emergency meeting is held. The guild sends word. A thornback dragon almost disaster level is nesting near the village. The recent quakes were probably caused by it. Taking down the thornback dragon needs a team of silver tier adventurers. The village chief knows Jack's stronger than silver tier, so he directly asks if he can handle it. Jack says he has no experience fighting the thornback dragon, so it's better for a silver tier team to go. Right after that, John mocks Jack, but gets knocked out of the meeting room by his dad. In the end, the village chief hires the silver tier adventurers. Since the 7 surrounding villages are chipping in, the cost is manageable. If Jack goes too, they can save a lot of money. Jack doesn't refuse. Now they just wait for the silver tier adventurers to arrive. But the next day, the self-defense team rushes off to find the thornback dragon. Their families are frantic, and they beg Jack to bring them back. Jack agrees. He plans to rescue them and leave. Jenny insists on coming along. Jack figures there won't be any fighting, so he lets her tag along. But he didn't expect the self-defense team to be so fast. They found the dragon's nest and woke it up. The crushing pressure from the dragon nearly paralyzed the 3 of them. To protect his friends, John gets thrown by the dragon's tail, slamming into a tree. Just when they think they're all done for, Jack arrives. With one hammer strike, he knocks the curled-up dragon flying. He tells the others to get Jenny to safety. He'll handle the monster. Jack already knows the dragon's weak spot. It's spikes. As long as the spikes are gone, the dragon's body will soften. The dragon charges at him, and Jack meets it head-on with his hammer. But the monster's strength is still greater than a human's. Jack gets knocked back, but the more wounds he takes, the stronger he gets. His steps become steadier. With one power swing, he knocks the dragon out cold. After watching Jack fight, John has nothing left to say. Not only because of the overwhelming strength, but because if it weren't for Jack, they'd be dead by now. Before they can even relax, the ground shakes again. Jack senses danger, shoving Jenny out of the way, but his arm gets bitten off by a new monster. Jack's injuries get worse, but his strength hits its peak. With one punch, he kills the new monster. Looking at the wounded Jack, Jenny feels nothing but guilt.